Hello folks, welcome back to another episode of Enzo Talks Android. On the left we have the Motorola Droid X, and on the right we have the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. And let's see what happens when we turn these screens on. Oh wow, look at that. They both seem to be running ice cream sandwich. And they really are. It's not just the skin on the X. It really is. Let's open these bad boys up. And there we have it. I've set them up with a pretty much identical apps. And let's see. Let's pull this down. Get into our settings. About phone. Android version 4.0.1 on the X, and on the Nexus we have 4.0.2. Yep, ice cream sandwich, 100%. And let's see, we go home, and let's see. One of the main things that the ice cream sandwich is known for is the new recently used apps. Right now it's the settings, and if I hold down the home key and the X, I get the settings. A little fuzzy. Obviously the resolution on the Nexus is much greater. Okay, let's go home. Let's open up a few more apps. I like to use Runkeeper, keep track of my walks, my distance, how many calories I burn. What's going to know is I like to read a lot. Google Currents, one of my new favorite apps. It's like an RSS reader, but it's actually a little bit more than that. It integrates it into a nice way, makes you feel like you're reading a magazine. You get the banner on top with some recent posts. Then you have the different entries you can read into. I have a lot of Android subscriptions here. Android Central, Droid Life, Android Police. Just open up Droid Life, see what that looks like. Okay, you see obviously that the X is a little slower. I mean, these both are on Wi-Fi right now, so they're both getting the same internet speed. It's just an older device. And you could go through different articles, you can just read different things. Very good. Let's see what else I have. I have my Dropbox. Obviously I'm not going to enter my password now, but it's an app that I use very often. And let's see, I have some folders set up. Really into photography, so you see I have a lot of photography apps. Some are depth of field calculator, for example. Calculated depth of field. Very simple, basic. We'll back out of that. Calculator, tip calculator. Always comes in handy at the restaurant. Enter the amount. 88, 20%. And you know exactly how much to leave. Except I'm going to round up the total. $118 in both. Easy. And videos. You know, what's a phone these days without videos? You open up YouTube. I mean, I haven't opened that up yet on that phone, so it needed a little extra permission. Alright, browse. And as you see on the ice cream sandwich, these three little dots, those are your options for settings and things like that. On the X, you could still use the menu key. Press it and you have settings, feedback, help. Alright, let's go home. And back to my main point, as we're reaching the 5-minute mark here. Recently used apps. One click, And here we just hold down. And there you have it, all the apps we just opened up. Obviously it looks a lot nicer on the Nexus. And if you want to access any of these, let's say you want to go back to the tilt calculator, just click it. And we should go right back to the app as we did in the Nexus. I'm not sure if I clicked it over here. Let's try that again.